Well, that should do it. There's no camera on today because I have no shirt on. It's sweltering out there. It's not the temperature. The temperature's fine. It's like 30 something. It's probably getting cooler and cooler now. But I'm sweating because I sweat like mad anyway. And I just walked home from the centre of town, which is 2 miles, which takes about half an hour, carrying a really heavy bag. So as you can imagine, I'm sweating like a nonce in a nursery, and that just doesn't translate well to good camera. And I don't want to have to suffer, you know, wearing a shirt for that. So right now it's topless Fishy as he streams Assassin's Creed, because that's what we like and that's what we want. And you don't see my face, because otherwise it's just not good for you. I don't want to force anyone to see my, you know, my nipples. They're too powerful for you. So I've not played Assassin's Creed Revelations on the Ezio collection on PlayStation 4 before. So let's give it a go. Let's go with sweaty balls. Such a fishy, you know, it's fine. Sweaty underscore balls.
Keep them like this for a few days, maybe a week.
Call ahead. Tell them we're on our way.
As soon as we're clear.
Desmond,
my neck is sweating as so's mine, you know. Like, if you saw a picture of me sweating, you'd sweat yourself.
2 months ago, you were pouring shots for bankers and celebrities.
Nobody cares.
But now look at you. You're an assassin.
Look at Desmond. So yeah, he's a guy.
Isn't that nice? Men and women dedicated to protecting and preserving human life.
Why isn't there a face cam? I've just explained it.
Not like those Templars. Cold and calculating autocrats, drunk on power, obsessed with order, all that. We're doing our best to stop them. Yeah. Doing our best. But you remember all this, right? You remember the Animus, the machine we used to unravel genetic memories and relive the lives of our ancestors? First, you were Altair, a stoic 12th century assassin from the Holy Land.
You could have done fishy balls or sweaty fishy.
Then,
nah.
You were Ezio Auditore, a wealthy Italian with charisma and a talent for revenge. So, what do you three have in common?
Big balls.
That's right.
Them fishy abs.
That strange artifact.
Hey, I've got 2 of them showing. There's Grant and Boy.
People.
That's what they're called.
The ones who came before. You know the
Trust me, Fishy, leave a window open at night so your room can get cool. Oh yeah, I know. I know how to sleep when it's warm. Just in practice it doesn't work for me. But I do it anyway. Window's probably open now. It's 3 AM, not for me it's not. Turn on subtitles. I'll do that as soon as I'm out of this.
Okay, I shut down the Animus monitoring system to free up a lot of memory, but even like this, it's still risky.
Desmond will be fine. The partition worked, the Animus is stable, and his signs are good.
For now. But this was built to recreate memories, not simulate entire cognitive processes.
The Animus will do its part, and Desmond will do the rest.
Good old Desmond. I miss Desmond. I'm okay with Layla though. I'm not. Layla's a right gimp. Fuck Layla. She's not a good character at all. I'm just being honest. I mean, in Origins, she's okay. In Odyssey, I
can't. No.
Hang on. I get that they're going for the flawed hero sort of thing. I get that. But they're just not doing it very well, are they? Let's go. Oh, my dad's in the chat. That's great. I can just see a lot of timeouts in my chat. There's a lot of list of them. Only 7:43 at mine because I'm in fucking Australia, boy. Good man. Good old Australians. Showing up to the fishy streams like the nicest sirs.
Hello?
One day isn't even important. Who cares? Yeah, sad times. I want to run up this. Look at his feet then. Did they do a glitch for anyone else? Or is that just my imagination?
Right past me.
16?
No, they didn't tell you my name.
damn it, I'm still in the Animus?
Quite a shock you suffered out there.
I can't pronounce Clay's surname. Is it like
Back up.
Kaczmarek? No, it's not.
Get
It's
outta
like
here.
Kazmarek or something.
They can't
Klasmarek?
help you, you're a broken man. Your mind, it's broken.
You know about Lady Thor? Yeah, I don't really care.
So did I.
I understand the uproar about that sort of business,
Look at
but I
me
don't
now.
really want to get into it.
Let's
Why no webcam? Because I'm sweating like a nonce in a nursery. It's quite simple. You know, I'd hate to work in a nursing home. Now, hear me out here. I'd hate to work in a nursing home because I just don't care that much about people. Let's put it this way, right? I'd help them during the day, but at night I'd probably get about killing the weakest one. And so my job
nice,
would be
isn't it?
so much
We're in the
easier.
guts
I need
of
to
the
chill.
Animus.
I need to chill. That came out of
Memories here
nowhere.
are just physics.
I wouldn't actually do that. I just want it to be known.
Hello,
It's just a
world.
jest.
You're lucky
Please
someone
don't
up there
arrest
had the
me,
sense to
Fed.
plug you in here. Saved your life.
Why does
Saved it for
Desmond's
what?
face look like a...
Right now, you
A right
should
sock.
be in a hospital ward,
In Brazil,
drooling on
it's
your tongue.
18 PM.
For now, the Animus is
Wow.
keeping you intact.
Brazilian clocks really are
All your
wild.
ancestors from collapsing into one big mess. But if you can't find a sync nexus, all those personalities will smash together. And that won't be pretty.
A sync nexus?
I'm getting there. Hold on.
It's your favourite AC game. Same here, mate.
There.
Yeah.
That thing is your way out.
You're screwing with me.
Do you think Charles from Red Dead Redemption 2 will make a
Your
better
brain's
version of
having
Connor in
issues.
AC3? They're different characters. What the fuck does that mean? No.
You claw your way back. into
Fishy the
stored data.
psychopath.
You find
I don't doubt
unfinished
that, Ethan.
memories,
Yeah,
you
you
crack them open.
best off not doubting it. But
Finish what you started.
I do.
Your
I doubt it. I reckon I'd be a
ancestors have
nice
nothing to
man.
show you. That is a sync nexus. And when you find it, the Animus can separate Desmond from Ezio.
Why do you come up with
and
analogies like
send you
nonsense in
home,
nurseries?
back to your body.
How do you know?
If you don't use an
Because it
analogy,
happened
you've
to
not
me.
completed the sentence.
But my body, it's worm food now.
You didn't really come up with it.
So
No, I
I'm
didn't come up with that one. I think... No, the first time I heard it was a version of it in which someone said... someone at my school said, and it stuck with me forever, I'm sweating like a pedo in a primary school. So I twisted it to nonsense in nursery, but I think somebody might have said that one before, because I can't be the first to think it up.
A word of warning: when you step through there, everything changes. Nothing.
They're both
feels
natives. Not quite.
normal. But
They
you
are
still in
ethnically
control,
different.
and it's up to you to
But
find
it's
your way
not...
out.
Just because they're natives doesn't
hurry,
mean
you
that
might
they
make it back in
suit
time
each
for
other's
Lucy's
roles.
What?
They're in different games, set in different time periods, over different stories in different universes. There's no reason to compare either of the characters.
Oh God. I'm so sorry. Wasn't me.
How did Desmond change his clothes in the
Wasn't
Animus?
me. It's that voice.
He just has them in the simulation. It's a
She took hold of me.
it's a reverse of his
She
clothes
made me.
because, well, I think it's because he needs to find that sync nexus, and Ezio's robes in this game aren't white. They're actually a similar color to his hoodie. So I think it's meant to be. I think it's meant to be a nod to that. That's why Desmond has this color clothes. Meant to. It's about that sync nexus business. I've never really thought about it. I just thought, you know what, he's got different clothes on. Fuck it. I'd say the most popular one is 4. What, Black Flag? Sexual predator in a secondary school. Doesn't have the same knock about it. Because that could be anyone in the secondary school. Finally, bloody thing is working. Yeah, it takes a while, doesn't it? Ubisoft Kiev, my favourite Ubisoft studio. Ubisoft Massive, because they're that big that they just fit on the screen. Ubisoft Quebec. Miss me with that shit. Okay. Ubisoft Singapore. Yeah, I like Singapore. They've never done me wrong. Where's Ubisoft Gret?
Claudia, my dearest sister.
Ah, I just
I
got
have
kicked in
been
the stomach.
Acre a week now.
Not happy about
safe
that.
And in high spirits, but prepared for the worst.
Desmond's face changes every
The
game.
men and women who
It
have
does.
fed and sheltered me here also give me warning that the road to Masyaf is overrun by mercenaries and bandits, not native to this land. What this could mean, I dread to guess. When I first set out from Roma 10
That guy
months
says
ago,
Roadhouse all the
I
time.
did so with a single purpose.
Yeah, he does.
Discover what our father did not. In a letter written the year before my birth,
I prefer
Makes
chicken
mention
Kiev,
of a
to be
library
honest.
hidden beneath the
Same.
stones of
I mean,
Marcial
I'm not
Castle.
really, I don't really,
A sanctum
of
full
all,
of invaluable
of all the
wisdom.
scrans, you know, like, I'm not against, you know, scranning a bit of beef or whatever, but
what will I
chicken has
find
to be
when I
done
arrive
right
there?
for me.
Who
Like,
will
otherwise I
greet
just look at
me?
it and go, this is not
A
nice.
host of eager Templars.
I can't
as
stand
feel
too
most
much
strongly.
chicken. Chicken disgusts me.
For nothing but the whistling of a cold and lonely
I mean,
wind.
I don't dislike chicken, it just has to be
Marcial
done
has
right.
not been home to the assassins
Bits of
for
chicken.
almost 300 years now.
Not like big chunks of it, sorry.
And we
Makes me
still
go,
claim
oh,
it
no.
for our own. Are we
Do,
welcome
however,
there?
like more or less every fucking thing
I am
else.
wary of this fight, Claudia. Not because I am
I love
tired,
this cinematic. Yeah,
because our
same.
struggle
Such a good
seems to
cinematic.
move in one direction
Look at
only,
Ezio beating the shit out of
towards
these Utes.
chaos. Today, I have more
Proper
questions than
Assassin's Creed,
answers.
yeah, exactly. Fish, who are your top 5 Assassin's Creed
This is why
protagonists?
I've come
There haven't been
so
5 good ones, let alone a
to
top
find
5.
clarity,
There's been, what,
to find
4
the
good
wisdom
ones?
left
Actually, hang
behind
on.
by the great
Ezio,
Altair,
Altair,
that
Bayek.
I may better understand the
Edward.
purpose of our fight. And
Yeah,
my
we've
place in
we've
it.
fallen short. We've fallen short. Yeah, there's 4. There's 4 good Assassin's Creed protagonists. I guess Desmond could be the 5th if you want.
Should anything happen
Or
to me, Claudia,
maybe he'd be in
my
mid-list, but does he
skills
count,
fail
I
me,
guess?
or my ambition lead me astray. Do not seek retribution or revenge. in
Why
my
can't he fight like
memory,
this in the game?
but fight to continue the
I
search
mean, you
for
can make him virtually
so
untouchable
that
in this
all may
game.
benefit.
He does really.
My
He doesn't
story
fight quite like
is
it,
one of
but he
many
fight.
thousands.
You can in
The
combat.
world
You
will
can be
not
untouchable.
suffer if it ends too soon.
When Assassin's Creed was good, not just a money scam. You know that? Okay. Now that's something that really bothers me when people say they're just in it for the money. Obviously they're going to be in it for the money. They're making a game for a commercial purpose to sell, to get money, because that is their job. They have to survive. Making money is part of the tactic. It's not always exclusively for the money. Nobody sets out to make a bad game. Sometimes it just happens. Now, obviously you have your microtransactions on top. That's where I've just ruined the cinematic. Microtransactions are where I draw the line, but pushing out the games to make money, they don't set out to make them bad. They just sometimes happen to be, you know? I'm chasing Altair, but I already know it, so I'm going to go quicker than him. The one-man army type of shit is just too good. This is back before Assassin's Creed even realised it was supposed to be a stealth game. Beat the shit out of this dickhead. There we go. I'm gonna loot. Hi Fishy, what's up? And we wanted to have a 5th best protagonist, I guess Arno had to push. Arno's just a whiny little kid who wants to get his dick wet though, so... I mean, that he's alright, but he's not good. I wouldn't say good. Well acted, not very well written. Which is the same you can say for most of them. Besides from maybe Odyssey, where nobody's well acted. Because the voice acting's off, because it's not done in mocap. I think that made a massive... That was massively hindering what was going on. Going into a booth, that's old-fashioned now, come on. I mean, I don't blame the actors for what happened with... I just want to put that out there. I don't blame the actors. I'm sure they did a great job. They had a lot of lines to get through. And personally, if I was working on a project like that, I'd probably be much worse off than them. If I was, say, an actor or whatever, which I'm not, and thank fuck. But... You know, in the end of the day, that much work being forced on them, and they had to do it so quickly as well. You know, that's what created such a stale performance there. So, I'd say that they aren't well acted as a result of that. That doesn't mean that the actors did a bad job. Ugh. Talking about kids wanting... What? No, I'm on about Arno. Jesus Christ. I'm saying what he essentially is. He said worse, Chris. I've said worse. Yeah, but no, I think that's just a wording interpretation there as opposed to actually something bad that I've said. Because I've said far worse than that. I mean, as long as it's funny, it's fine. What happened to new AC games? I mean, change in direction, change in studio. They had to innovate somehow. I don't think they innovated the right way, mind, but you have to respect that they tried to innovate one way or another. Why? why aren't you on Assassin's Creed Odyssey buying the double XP and everything else? Because I think I'd rather dig my eyeballs out with a spoon than do any of that shit. Because that's just something that needs to be done. Imagine remaking Ezio Collection with graphics like the trailers. I'm imagining it. What do you think is the best combat system in Assassin's Creed? Ooh, you know what? I'm going to go with Unities, actually. Or Ones. Ones or Unities, closely followed by Origins. Now, don't confuse it with Odyssey. Odyssey's combat system is way too spongy on a good day. Like, I've upgraded my gear to my level and all that to suit it all, and it's still just very spongy, and that's not what I call good combat. Whereas it's very similar in Origins, so it's not far off, and it's just not the damage sponge part, and that's quite quality as far as combat is concerned. Engaging and thoughtful, etc, etc. But Unity's, though it didn't have much aesthetic variety, was also a good system, because it was parry and then attack and all that, and it worked. As for Assassin's Creed 1's, it required some good timing to perform counters and things, and combos were quite difficult as well, so I like that. I wouldn't say it was difficult, but I'd say it was difficult by comparison. The worst combat, in my opinion, has to be the Black Flag 3 combat, because although it was fun, you know, for a while, it's just tedious. And that's closely followed by, you know, the Revelations Brotherhood combat system, which is just piss easy. You know, like, there needs to be some challenge, and I will say the combat, although I love it, you know, I love it. It's great, it's fluid, it's fun. It's not challenging enough here, is it? And that's why I can appreciate the Odyssey combat at the very least, even if the enemies are damage spongy and annoying. But I appreciate it. I appreciate its form better in Origins than I can in Odyssey, if I'm being honest, because Origins pulled it off with better balance, I think. You'd still get fucked off if you went into an over-leveled place. But yeah. But it's just a lovely time. It's just a lovely time in Origins, isn't it? You get your challenge and you got your fun. You're right there, Ute Bag. Please, sir, do not kill my dog.
Please, I am a working man with a family.
Doing what kind of work?
Digging mostly. It took me a year to find this chamber. And for the past 3 months, I've been trying to break through this door.
You've not made much progress.
I have not made a dent. This stone is harder than steel.
I doubt you will. This door is guarding objects more valuable than all the gold in the world.
Maybe.
Do you mean gemstones?
What's next after Vikings? You know what? I don't
There are
know.
key
I don't
ones.
care. Let's
What are
take
the
it as it
keys?
comes.
These Templars found one beneath the Ottoman Sultan's palace.
Sometimes when I'm fighting, it
Others,
gets very
I
glitchy.
suppose
In
the
Unity
little
combat,
book
yeah.
will tell them.
They needed to sort the
What
glitches out and they'd have a good time.
A journal of
The Last
some
Kingdom Season
that
4 is
Audrey
coming
kept there.
soon.
He carries it with him
Ooh.
wherever he goes.
Is it?
Go home.
Is there a Season 4
Find
for that?
work with honest
That's a
men.
good show. I like that.
I would love to leave this place, but these men, they will murder me if I try.
Pack your tools.
Why does it do this? Why does it give me the option to accept if it's the only option I have? So yeah, I came home today. I've been busy today. I've been in Manchester, met with a friend of mine, Aiden, those Harry Potter PS1 videos with him, which is a good laugh. Check them out. They're old now, them oldish. But yeah, swung by him, you know, saw what was going on down his ends. It's West Time, all that lovely stuff. What else was there? Then I came back. The trams were a nightmare. They weren't running very well. Why every video game character says fate worse than death? Because every video game character wants to raise the stakes. Death isn't a bad state. You die, that's the end. But you want stakes where, you know, if you die, something worse happens. Or, you know, I guess. I mean, I'm just talking shit now. It's about increasing the stakes of it is all. Come on, let's be untouchable. I love that move so much, it's just brutal. There's one move in this where you stab someone in the head It doesn't make any sense. You already killed it. Stop kicking a corpse and bit its money. I mean, Assassin's Creed as a franchise, I mean, Assassin's Creed as a narrative is dead. The franchise is alive because people are buying the fuck out of it, let's be honest. People will never stop buying the fuck out of it now. They can't, it's not dead, it's just Assassin's Creed part of it is. Which is hilarious. It's not even Assassin's Creed anymore. There was a time when we asked for all kinds of intricate things to improve Assassin's Creed games. What people are asking for now is that they actually make it an Assassin's Creed game. Which I think is hilarious. But that works in Manchester, that's cool. James said it's 30, so probably high. It was like 34 here, so not that bad. It's 39 in London. Like, Christ alive. Inside houses, though, we don't have aircon here, so it's like 40. Jesus. It's gotta be. Although, stepping outside during the day, it was like getting hit with a wall of heat, as my mate Aidan put it. No one will ever find me. I love this game. Yes, this is a great game. It's a game that I enjoy playing, and it's a game that I should do like a revisiting video for. You know, when I'm away between the 2nd and the 7th of August, during the Four Pillars meetup time, where I'm going to swing by James's humble abode and do some work with the boy and you know, Tyler as well, hopefully. And if George isn't, you know, getting blazed somewhere, I mean, if George is about, then I'll, yeah, happily. We'll get some shit done. It'll be great. Manchester's like 7 degrees cooler. Thank fuck I'm away from London for a couple days. Yeah, Manchester is cooler than London in the sense that it's colder, which doesn't say much in the sea, unfortunately. Yeah, I was taking the tram in, and it was because it was going a bit slower because of the heat. You know, the tram was going slower to avoid any issues. You know, I realised, you know, I like the city. You know, I like taking the tram through Manchester. It's great.
Ignore me, Kirillov. He seems to have found us.
Oh, you mean you don't like Connor? I mean, I'm not even going to answer that. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new. That would be really appreciated. We've got 135 people watching currently, and we've got 54 likes. Can we get to 100? That's what I want to know. We don't have to necessarily do it all in one burst, but if you all hit like now, I reckon we could do well enough. Oh, the view count's going down slightly. Oh god, a hard ride. The soundtrack here is beautiful. No. I am Wiggleswick. I have to climb the rope now. Oh god, Leandros, you cock. There's a character called Leandros in Odyssey, isn't there? Oh no, that's the one with the bull mask, isn't it? I love this soundtrack. Assassin's Creed Revelations really does have that last ride about it. It's like, you know, this is the conclusion to the Ezio trilogy. You know that Ezio's not coming back after this. Hey up, fishy. It's 19 degrees in Ireland, it was like that for the whole day. You know what, room temperature is what I want it to be all year round. I've not got a problem with heat, it just inconveniences you when you need to do some exercise and shit. It makes you feel horrible. And I've not got a problem with the cold either. In fact, I like the cold. The cold's great. As long as it's not icy. I don't tend to complain about these weather conditions because I can function regardless. I just will. I'll just suffer it. But if I can at all help it, you know, I like it to be room temperature all the time. Cyberpunk should also get him some subs. Yeah. So you see Red Dead Redemption 2 history. Yeah, Northern Quarter in Manchester is quite interesting to see. Yep, it sure is. To my behest, I haven't spent much time there. I passed through it. It is quite the experience. This why I can go to Tahiti? I hope so. Get gone. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Oh god, those are the rock things. They damage my carriage. Come on, why does it call him Templar Captain even though we know his name's Leandros? Should have gone the other way. This is a risk. I remember the first time I played this as a kid, this bit took me a while to figure out. Like, you know, it stressed me out. My brother had the same issue with it, I think. It was a rage moment. But now, like, there's no point in Assassin's Creed where I feel the need to get a bit annoyed. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I get annoyed at lore inconsistencies. Difficulty, I always seem to, you know, I never get too stuck on things. Whereas, back these days, you know, I was a stupid kid, let's be honest. I need to wind up more. But this, it's ending now anyways. There we go. I don't like the way the games are turning out in recent years. Join the club. Should I get The Witcher 3? For sure. The Witcher 3 is incredible. And you used to lose your shit too. No, I properly lost my shit at this one. No, that mission in particular that I just did in one, I lost my absolute. You know, I went insane doing that the first time. But then again, I was what, 11? I would have done. Is that?
Take your eyes off this road for a moment. Do you understand me? Nothing gets through. Leandros! There!
Hello.
Well, well. Look what crawled out of its hole to die. He's at death's door. Finish him off.
Sorry.
Bring me his head.
Classic.
Or throw
Classic.
yourselves into the canyon.
Sorry, I had to deal with those sirs. Infiltrate the village. I'm injured and not a happy sir. I do not care about the looting. I know what I should be looting for. Medicine. I love how they do that flop thing. You can't see me. Why am I making the gesture when they get shot? It says 9 likes for me. I was 10 when this came out. I'm 17 now. Cool. I was 11 when this came out. I'm 19 now. So I'd assume you'll turn. I'd assume you're going to turn 18 soon, then, Luke.
So easy.
How many protagonists get thrown off a cliff? I mean, if you can't survive being thrown off a cliff, how shit of an assassin are you, eh? I mean, that being said, the Eagle-bearing Mystios was never my favourite assassin. The Eagle-bearing Mystios throws themselves off the cliff. Get over it, you dick cheese, yeah? I think I'm going to desync because it has to be on the text list, doesn't it? No? Oh no, it doesn't. I can just murder them. Why does everyone just like watch that one? It's one of the more tedious kill moves in this game. I like the quick ones because it makes sense why nobody else would attack in that time. Turning 18 this September, cool. Turning 18 late August, a few weeks before I go uni. Always cool, yeah. Turning 18 is quite the experience. Although, to be fair, if someone convinces you to go out and just get absolutely wasted on your 18th, I'd recommend politely declining because it's not what it's cracked up to be, especially not the morning after. Okay. What do you want, sir? I love stabbing people in the head. It just makes so much sense. Yeah, better stand still and attack Ezio individually. Classic Templars. Eagleberry Mystios is a hooker. I'm not sure that's true. I like how I'm fighting these guys. I'm not here. I'm sorry, I'm dripping sweat. Well, I'm dripping it. What do you want, dickhead? Smelly man. Pretty sure I stabbed him. Yeah, he's dead. You let Ethan play Assassin's Creed, which led up to him being tormented by Odyssey years later. Hey, that's not my dad's fault. He let me play a good franchise back when it was good. Back when I was a young kid who probably shouldn't even played it because it made me a fucking psychopath.
Right this way, Ezio. Nowhere left to run now.
Not for me, and not for you.
Bulls!
Kill that dog! Cut him down! Now!
Who wants to fight me? He moved really rapid that time. That's more like it.
That dulls the pain.
Classic dulling the pain. My favourite Ezio line is that dulls the pain. It's gotta be. There's no Ezio line quite like it. I'm not necessarily a fan of the game age rating system. I understand the need for it, but I mean, it's not the most lenient age rating system I've ever seen. But it's not lenient in the sense that it gives you like games that should be like a certain age rating aren't. But when it comes to buying it, there's no like restriction. There's no proof of age if you're buying it online. You just go, yeah, I just say yes, and that's it. It's just a box tick. Or if you're buying it in a shop and you know you look reasonable aged, they don't care, do they? But who buys games in a shop now? I mean, come on. It's the digital age, isn't it? This is the bit where he throws some random guy off for no reason. Like, why does he do that? That's just not nice business. Why do Templars think they're good if they're doing that, though? Oh, you bag.
What does it take to kill you, eh? Why will you not die?
Don't you ever stop howling.
And then he kills him.
Well, the old hound still has a bite.
The book you carry.
That does the pain. As he drinks away his sorrows, Sister Sophia hasn't shagged him yet. Oh no.
Niccolo Polo's journal. This will do you no good. Not now. We have found one of the Masyaf keys already, and are closing in on the rest.
What is in that library is not for you, but for the Templars.
You can have
I like Nightfall, can't wait for Season 2. Nightfall's good, yeah. Season 2 looks like it could be good. It's got Mark Hamill in it, doesn't it? Assassin's Creed, where you play as Genghis Khan.
Tell me more.
Be a bit random, wouldn't it? Just Genghis Khan appearing out of nowhere. Now this is like a little moment in Ezio's character development that I don't understand. Why does he call him a bastardo in that moment, even though one of the first things that Ezio learns as an assassin is to always respect his kills, you know? Like he says, that's the difference between you and them. That's what Mario taught him. Surely to Christ, he'd just go Requiescat and Pace and leave it at that. Although, to be fair, he has his moments.
It is
And it's always good. It's not a bad moment, it just makes you think, doesn't it?
You really want to be fooling with that thing?
I do. I absolutely do. I have been waiting a long time to get my hands on one of these.
Okay, you're making me nervous, Bill.
Oh no, classic Bill making people nervous.
I don't think I have the right genes to properly wield it.
Oh.
Sorry, the chair makes a
that's
creaking
it.
noise every time I
think
move.
he does.
A responsible parent is better than any censor. Yes. Ezio's become a grumpy old man. To be fair, he is quite a grumpy old man. He's not the grumpiest. What's the age difference between Ezio and Sophia? Well, Ezio's 54 in this game. Sophia is 36, 38, something like that. So, more or less 16 years. 15, 16 years at least. What do you think about The Witcher Netflix? You know, I was apprehensive before I saw that trailer, and though it won't be true to the games because it's based on the books, I reckon it'll be okay. You know, I think it'll be good actually. You know, it looks decent. It looks like it's got a solid budget. It's going to tell a solid story, and yeah, fingers crossed.
Distracted as best I can for you, so you can explore. Otherwise,
I mean, there are limits. I wouldn't let a 5-year-old child play it, but maybe a 10-year-old or so would be a good age.
My guardian angel.
There's no such thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
depends on the child as well. Depends on how mature the child is. One day I'm going to Constantinople again. Classic gaming.
Dear sister, Masyaf
William
is
Moss is
overrun by
very
a battery of
intelligent.
Templars, and their motive is clear. They desire the secrets locked away in Altair's library.
She's legal.
Secrets they
Yeah.
believe will lead them to something called the Grand Temple.
I guess.
Whether or not this is true,
Ezio married a
to
younger
know
woman.
the
There was no
library
FBI back
is
then.
real.
It was also
I
the
have seen its
norm,
door
to
for
be fair.
myself,
Having age
but none
differences
can
like that
enter.
was not uncommon.
Not without 5 keys which were sent to Constantinople with Niccolo Polo almost 300 years ago. Claudia, I must find these keys. The Templars have already located one, and I do not know how difficult it will be to find the others. Only time, skill, and a bit of luck will tell.
Here we are, Sequence 2. Constantinople, May 1511. My favourite year ever. Would you like to see an Assassin's Creed on Netflix? Honestly, no. What if Fisher did a Fortnite dance compilation? I'd probably have to, you know, lock my soul in a box so Satan doesn't come and steal it. Fortnite is forgotten. Yeah, I haven't heard about Fortnite in some time. Only when only because it's installed on the PlayStation and I occasionally get an update. I'm like, I don't care, you know.
It is a work in progress.
When I was 9, I played my first Assassin's Creed game. I must have been something like that. I know I didn't hit Assassin's Creed 1 back in 2007. I know Assassin's Creed 2 was at least out by that point. Then Brotherhood came out soon after, so it was 2010-ish. So I was about 10, I would have been.
Very few. You are Italian by the sound of it.
Yeah, maybe
But your
before
outfit is
10
not.
actually. Maybe I was 9 before
Have you
10th
been
birthday, I don't
traveling
know.
long?
Would have been around that area.
I left Rome as 12 months ago.
Fishy should make a Minecraft Let's Play. No.
And that search brought me here.
The two things I don't like about the
When I was a
Netflix
child,
Witcher is that Yen and
my father
Triss
told
don't
me
really look
stories
like the
about the
characters.
fall
They
of
don't look
Constantinople.
Slavic.
You must know.
I don't really care. It's a fantasy universe in the end of the day. How true to the book does it need to be? I mean, it can be true enough, but it doesn't
That
need to
we
be
can agree
spot
on.
on.
Güzel. Constantinople is a city for all kinds and creeds.
You haven't installed, that's a crime. I
Students like
disagree.
me or,
If I was streaming it, that'd be a crime.
travelers such as yourself.
Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new, that'd be great. My friend still goes on about
I have
Fortnite,
so
I'm like,
much
please
work
stop.
to
I
attend
had
to.
its
But it is
glory
good to
days and
be
now
home.
it's dead. Yeah.
Work. When I was your age,
I
my
mean,
interests
I'll just
were,
leave it. I don't care.
were mainly salve.
Incredible. I am surprised you got anything done.
As was my mother.
It was a pleasure speaking with you, Bey Effendi. I hope you find something to hold your interest in.
I have faith I will.
Yardım edebilir miyim efendim?
Grazie, dear boy.
A scholar and a gentleman. You are full of surprises.
Very few, my friend. Eksik olmayın.
I like that guy, he's a nice character. Do you actually like Minecraft Fishy? It's okay, it makes my head hurt a little bit, to be honest, but it's okay. Triss is pretty accurate, she doesn't have red hair, she actually has chestnut hair in the books.
Ezio Auditore,
Yeah, something like that.
Prego.
Forgive me. I have a hard time remembering that Italian gibberish.
Da Firenze. The city where I was born.
Ah, yes.
Cameron triggered the
So,
Discord once by talking about
by your
Fortnite, that
custom,
doesn't
I
surprise me.
would be Yusuf Kazim da Istanbul. I like that.
Istanbul. Yet another name for this city.
Evet, it's a local favorite. Come, Mentor da Firenze. I will show you around.
He literally just said Mentor of Florence, even though it's okay, cool. How are we doing? Where's my hook blade? Give me my hook blade now, Master Assassin Yusuf
Welcome to
Tazim.
Galata district. For centuries, it has been a home to orphans from Europa and Asia alike.
Mind if I
You won't
borrow
find
your
diversity
cash?
anywhere else in the city.
Borrow in that
And for
dough?
that reason, assassins make it their home.
I would like to see where.
Kesinlikle. The Brotherhood is always eager to meet the man who put the Borgias up.
I'm sorry, this is what I do in the Ezio trilogy. I just get about picking people's pockets.
Oh. Does everyone in this city know I'm here already?
Everyone attacks you in this game. Even like a feeble old granny if you find one. Will.
When I first set out,
As if I've
violence was so
doubled my
far from
income
mind.
by just looting
I
every
sought
ute.
wisdom. The contents of Altair's library.
Not realizing it has been sealed for 3 centuries.
No, I assumed as much. But I never expected to find Templars guarding it.
Rip Yusuf, I'm retarded.
No. 5 years ago, Templar influence here was minimal. A small
They don't seem to
faction
care about me picking pockets. Nice guys.
But they're growing in number, day by day. And the Sultan bases it on his way.
If I turn around now, there'll just be a bunch of people with fists. Just, you
Is
know,
there no
wanting
heir
me
to the ultimate
dead.
2 angry sons.
Okay.
It's a familiar pattern with his royals. When the Sultan calls, the princes draw their swords.
You can't get any notoriety in this moment, so I'm just taking advantage. And it appears as if they're not happy about it. The hook and the blade. The hook blade comes in 2
Between the
parts.
Templars and the Ottomans. You must
I think
be
Darby
busy.
McDevitt made a joke about that. He's like,
Barely have time to polish my
someone said that Darby never actually wrote in anything stupid in Assassin's Creed. He says, he said that's I think he said that's a debatable point. He wrote in the hook blade, and I believe he's not referencing the hook blade as a gimmick. He's referencing the line, the hook blade comes in 2 parts, the hook and the blade. That's what I think he's on about.
More Templars! Look sharp!
I was about to loot that guy.
No. Watch.
Byzantium is dead, as are you.
Just a man with a
The whole
knife chasing
city
after him.
wakens to welcome you, Ezio. First the regions, now the rats.
Ottoman soldiers have a special loathing for these Byzantine thugs.
Go on, chase me
Gives us
then.
some breathing room.
How much?
Just a little. They'll
You're
still
calling you a
kill you if you look
bastard
at
in
them wrong,
Turkish.
but they will feel bad about it later.
Den defense
Can't
thing.
shame.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the den
It's not
defense.
so bad, really. For the first time in many decades,
But it
the assassins have
doesn't.
drawn
It's not
presence.
forced. It's a one-time thing in the story. You don't have to do it ever
Under
again
the
if you don't want
Byzantine
to.
Emperor, the assassins were hunted down
It's annoying.
and killed
I'll give
on
it
the
that,
spot.
and I will. You can't let it slide fully, but at least you don't have to do it in the main story more than once. Let's get to 2 grand, yeah.
We're almost there.
Just making money. Gonna spend it on plenty of lovely sirs later. Ezio only pickpockets people, looks like he's touching their asses. You know, there's no one near to pickpocket, so I can test that theory. Oh yeah, that's it. Someone said, at least you didn't kill the franchise. Darby said, I came close, but I wrote that hook blame line. Yeah. To be honest, he didn't. That was funny. It was just a funny thing. It was like, well, no shit. Can you imagine how many takes that line would have taken? That simple line. The hook blade comes in 2 parts.
It is an honor to find such fast friends so far from home.
Fast
See, brothers,
friends.
our
Is that
mentor
like
is not
an
afraid to
Uber
be
app
open
where you
in front
can
of
make
people.
friends?
Do not worry. I will not make a habit out of it.
Ezio and I were ambushed on the way here. I'd like some of you to do a sweep of the area. Hey, man! And you, Ezio. Your weapons and armor are in a pitiful state.
You should still be making go. You should make a still goal on this. Will be great. Love these
There is a
videos. I
black
could do.
fly. He's a friend.
It's always an idea. I might save that one and do it at some point. Exit the Assassin's HQ. Because I was going nowhere but there. Jesus Christ. I am really sweaty. It's not a good time. Earn enough money to buy new armor. How much money do I need to buy new armor? It just means pick everyone's pockets, yeah? It doesn't mean anything beyond that. It just goes, you know, you need to rob people. Yeah. Now this is the hook blade moment. Let's go, let's brace ourselves for that.
Praise the heavens. We feared we had lost
I
our
literally
mentor
went
to
round the
vices of
corner.
the big city.
I find that
I am
weird.
content with my own vices, grazie.
So, what's on your mind, Ezio?
Tell me more about the Templars. You call them Byzantines. Yet the Byzantine Empire was overthrown 60 years ago.
Why aren't you using your
These
face cam
men
again?
are remnants
For
of a
sweat
line loyal
reasons.
to the cause of the last emperor, Constantinople. Who leads them now, however? I cannot say.
Capisco.
I just think he's making money
I
noises.
suppose it is up to me to find out.
Ezio, where is your hook blade?
Yes.
My hook blade.
You've never seen one?
Yeah, no.
I grew up using these.
Of course you did. Innovations are always away from where they're important.
Show me how it works.
The hook blade. We're doing an absolute meme mission. Let's do it. Hook blade acquired. I love that so much. Well, uses he demonstrates the extended reach maneuver. That one that I just did before he did, that he didn't even do. I like that. Also makes sense for Ezio since he's older now. It just helps him climb, doesn't it?
Think of the hook blade as an extension of yourself, Ezio.
Ah, yes. See, this is an acceptable gimmick for the traversal, you know, because you've got your wider streets here that you'd have in loads of your games anyway beforehand, and you can still travel the rooftops without having to bother with it, but having it just makes, you know, bridging those little gaps a little bit easier. Sorry, the bigger gaps. It's not a gimmick the traversal relies on. Oh, wow. I'm just doing deeds.
You think I cannot make this one? Didn't break a sweat.
I tell you, I did. So I have a question. How does the hook blade not break? What's it made out of? Oh, fuck. Well, I've done this in, haven't I? Let's try again. Ha, lovely. What's in... Why am I in here? Vibranium. Rogue wasn't shit, it was okay. Yeah, it was decent, I guess. I'm waiting for that infamous line about the hook blade coming in 2 parts. The hook and the blade. Ah, here we are, boys. We're about to hear it. You ready?
Watch and learn, Ezio. We call this a hook and run.
Oh, it's not this bit, it's after I do this.
Sprint at your opponent, and just as you reach him, use the hook blade to slip by.
Try my hardest. Ah, that's pretty cool. I threw him on the floor, though. Yeah, that's not a hook and run, is it? That's a...
Harika.
I like that one. Okay. It got tired of my shit and went, you know what, nah. You ready, boys? Are you ready?
The standard Ottoman hook blade has 2 parts, you see. The hook and the blade. So you can use one or the other. An elegant design. How about a bigger challenge?
Va bene, let's go.
Okay. Climb a viewpoint now. Introduce us to the synchronizing system. Come on. I'm doing this my way.
Having fun? That's right. Let the hook blade do the work. İşte böyle. Throw yourself into it.
He's really doing good, isn't he? Climb the big ass tower that they made bigger to romanticize the game. Because it's not actually as tall as the game makes it seem.
Many generations of men have ruled the city, but they have never subdued her.
That's never a good sound, is it, from an e-sig?
It seems a fine place to call home.
It is.
No, it's
Race
not.
you to the bottom.
Chill. I'm gonna synchronize the viewpoint first, so I guess, you know, jumping off after saying races to the bottom is a guaranteed instant win, right?
I'm impressed, Yusuf. My brothers in Roma would like this.
Just give credit where it is due.
Yusuf, çabuk buraya gel.
Yes.
Huh?
An attack on two fronts, Galata and the Grand Bazaar.
Every day the same bad news. How is your appetite for swordplay?
I do what I must.
Good man.
Okay, sorry about that. Follow Yusuf over the zip lines. Yeah, I love this hook blade shenanigans. It's great. Let's go.
When he tires of running, an assassin must take to the air.
Yes. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, gamers. Let's get to 150, shall we? See if we can. Let's try to get to 150. Got 3 minutes before the hour mark, and that would be a great number to hit, I think. If we can do it, I mean. If not, share it with your friend. Ask them to like it for no reason. Or if you've got any friends that like, you know, Assassin's Creed, get them to watch. We'll get a jetpack blade before long. We'll just get an outright jetpack, won't we?
A Templar scout.
We'll get an eagle flight ability.
Watch this.
I've never seen the Assassin's Creed movie, but is it good or not? It's honestly one of the worst movies that I've ever seen in my entire life. It's not badly made, it's badly written, it's just uninteresting, devoid of atmosphere, portrays the assassins as fucking terrorists, which is great. It's a great message to send, isn't it? Come on, let's get those likes coming in. We're doing good, we're doing good. We're nearly there, we're nearly at 150. Let's get there.
Time to part company.
Why is
I'll
Hook
head to
Blade
the
funny?
bazaar. You stay here. Do you see that tower?
Because it is what it sounds
Make a
like.
lot of them.
Well, I don't have any friends. Well, you've
I
got
can't
all
be
of
in
us
two
here.
places at
Encourage
once,
us all
but
to like.
With you here, I don't have to be. Haydi Rastkale.
That, yeah. We should we should recommend that entering the city does not mean we instantly speak Turkish. Is that a language, Turkish? Turkish is a language, isn't it? Come on, guys. 5 likes to go. Let's get those likes in. Ha! I feel like I just murdered him. That's a bit brutal, isn't it? Just cut him up. We're nearly there, come on. Yeah, Turkish is a language, yes. Assassins are terrorists. Yes, but they're not literally... I mean, they are literally terrorists, but they're... The fuck? Oh, that's my guy. Right, okay. No, they're portrayed as the bad kind, though, aren't they? Being honest. Not a big fan of how they're portrayed in... portrayed as a really bad kind of terrorist. We got the 150 likes. I'm really happy, guys. Much appreciated. Let's shoot for 200. Keep them coming, yeah? Let's do what we can. Just got to get those likes in. Not for any reason other than it's fun. I speak Assassin. I'm sure you do. I'm wondering if Ezio ever knew what Yusuf was saying when you speak in Turkish. Ezio speaks Italian, Greek. I think Ezio speaks Turkish. Well, bits of Turkish. I know he speaks Italian and Greek. That's what we know. Like, he at least speaks Italian and Greek. I think he speaks Spanish as well, and French. He does. He has a lot of languages.
Is Yusuf with you?
So yeah, Italian,
An attack in
Greek,
this city
Spanish,
demands his
French,
attention.
bits of
What's our
Turkish.
situation?
We beat back the vanguard, but they are sure to send more troops.
Are your men ready for another fight?
They are now.
So there's good terrorists, lol. Oh no, definitely not. But it doesn't try to make you resonate with the characters at all, which makes them just seem like blatant terrorists. Still can't get over the fact that my teacher once told me Jesus would count me as a terrorist. Well, sorry, Jesus would count as a terrorist nowadays. I mean, would he? I mean, let's be honest, Altair from Assassin's Creed 1, he would. Think about it. He's running around killing people in Jerusalem. Can't get much, you know, worse than that. I mean, you can get kicked out of Jerusalem. That was not what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I'm doing here.
Make your stand there. Make your stand there.
That's what I was after. As if I fired cannonballs at nothing. I've got a lot of morale here. Let's get a crossbow, man.
I need you to hold that point. Make your stand there.
Need someone to man this. I have a cannonball for these guys.
Right there.
For that, see? Now I can man...
Hold that point for me.
Well, that's a man to die.
Fire attack.
So that was a waste. I need to use morale for that, don't I? Not morale. It's a charge thing. Malacca. I speak fluently in Malacca. I'm sure you do.
Aim for that.
Just pop it quite far back that way. You know. Gives them, you know, some time before they get to it. You should show us some of The Witcher. Oh yeah, for sure. At some point I'll be streaming some Witcher. Just a case of when. I don't want to play through the entire thing because that's just it seems like a non-time to do it, really. That's how you get morale like crazy.
Make your stand there.
Assassin riflemen. Let's get them more or less
I need you to hold
there.
that point.
There. Let's pop one. There. Oh wait, we can't afford one. Okay. It's a shame. Let's get a crossbow instead. How do you be a passive terrorist? How does one passively incite terror? How does one fear Jesus? He's just a lovely man who happened to believe he was God, or God's son or something, or the second coming of God. He just happened to be a little bit on the mental side. Oh yeah, I forget, I can just... I can do this as well.
Make your stand there. Hold there. Secure that point. Make your stand there.
What are we after? They're absconding to the heavens. Do they have a ram, these guys?
Make your stand there. Make your stand there. Make your stand there.
Should have occupied that one, shouldn't I? Okay.
I need you to hold that point.
Okay, that was useless.
that area.
Look at all these crazy sirs that we're just absolutely ramming the place with.
Make your stand there. Make your stand there.
Riflemen will be useful.
I need you to hold that point.
Okay, well, look at how badly animated those guys inside are. They're just guards from Assassin's Creed 2, though. Why do they look like that? Why do they look like the guards from Assassin's Creed 2? That are really low res, though. I never understood that. Get some morale up, yeah? Don't really want anyone man on the ground, otherwise this will be a disaster. Why don't they start with the battering ram? That's my point. Stay away from the flesh of the innocent, hide in plain sight, never compromise the brotherhood. Every assassin... Write the creed in the chat. Yeah, but every assassin fails to do that. How many assassins did we lose? We lost 3 of them. How? How did we manage that? I got 72% sync. I got air assassins as well. I'd pay to see Jesus swallow his own semen. Why would you do that? That just sounds a bit weird.
Send word if the Templars regroup. I will be with Yusuf at the Grand Bazaar then.
Take a ferry across the Halij. It's the fastest way to the peninsula.
It wasn't so bad. Fisher, did you play Days Gone? I tried to, but I got bored really quick. I might give it a stream at some point and try again, you know. Why don't they climb the roof? I don't know.
White. Hurry! Pick him up!
Thanks for letting me, oh, you're gonna throw bombs at me. Okay, goodbye. Fine. I was playing nice. This is the bit where it introduces us to the bomb gimmick. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it, you could say. This man with a box is getting knocked the fuck over. Goodbye. Well, hey. What if Fishy and Lasers kissed while playing Odyssey? Well, neither one of us is gay, so that probably wouldn't happen. And... if what the fuck? Hang on. That's a disturbing thought. You know what? I'm gonna actually pitch the idea to James, make it happen. It'll be the most disgusting video ever. I'm not doing that. Nothing against it, just not for me.
You fight like a man late for his own wedding.
See, by about 25 years.
I was too late to save the bazaar then, unfortunately. But now that my army has doubled in size...
I'm seeing James's Odyssey review premiere now.
This way!
Is that on? Is that now?
When the Templars take control of a district, they flaunt their presence. Hanging banners,
I don't think it is now.
extorting the merchants. It's a constant battle to keep them at bay. And they rub our noses in every victory.
They are quite bold. Why does the Sultan tolerate this?
Sultan Bayezid is far away, Ezio. Warring with his son Selim, many Fersa northwest of the city.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey broke me. That's the most brilliant title for a video ever. And it's 15 hours before it premieres.
Your eyes are open, see?
Believe it. Too many to engage directly.
I am not confident a smoke bomb will help us here.
Smoke bomb? Ezio, it's time you Italians joined the 16th century.
It's funny when people say join the 16th century in period dramas and things like that, because you know you're from the future.
You see? They can't resist. Let's move.
You are full of surprises today.
Crafting explosives is a new hobby. One we borrowed from the Chinese and have taken to with great passion.
You will have to teach me.
Who is the mentor here, Ezio? I'm beginning to wonder.
Classic gaming. Why are people throwing punches at me? Like, this scary man who's unfazed by that is gonna care if he turns around and gets banged by this Ute. He's not even thinking about running, he just wants to stay in fighting stance. Why does everyone in Turkey know how to fight? At least to the point where they get knocked out by me.
You are insane. In a good way. Your turn. Make me proud.
So yeah, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new. That'd be great. This is not going to go good.
What was that?
There they go. Hurry. We're nearly there. This is another of our many dens, taken by Templars, as you can see. Somewhere among this rabble is a Templar captain. Kill him, then climb the tower and light their signal fire. This warns the Templars that it is time to pack up and go.
Bene, you create a distraction. I will send them home.
Why has that guy got a massive fucking axe? Imagine not hugging Leonardo. It makes you feel so sad when it happens.
It's over here. Whenever the Templars commandeer one of our dens, they leave a captain in charge. Search the area carefully, and you might see him strutting about like a peacock.
Thank you for showing me exactly where the captain is. Hello. Sorry, I had to impale him. Come on then.
More
Let's go. Shyama was a good villain. He was alright. It was a sympathetic... I think it was Assassin's Creed's take on a sympathetic villain was Arno. And he was okay, you know. He wasn't the best villain in the franchise, but he was a decent one. Whereas you have Haytham, who's an anti-hero, as opposed to a sympathetic villain. If you get me. And the same with Shay. So we've just burned through sequence 2, which is mad. Istanbul and Constantinople. Classic trophy.
I'm seeing very strange activity in the Animus.
Oh?
The CPU should be fairly idle, but the system monitor is spiking regularly, sometimes as high as 85%.
Is it serious?
I'm not sure. Desmond's signs are stable.
Well, if there isn't a problem, let's not try to fix anything.
Fair enough. God, I need a drink.
"16? Desmond, think about this. What if I went with you?
With me? Where?
It could work. Just for a while. Until I found a way out. Another body, maybe, or I don't know. I don't want to be here anymore.
That's not going to happen. Sorry.
No. Yeah, I guess I had my chance.
Classic.
And I wasted it.
You gotta feel bad for him. He's just writhing on the floor like a weird man.
Were they close? Desmond and Lucy? I mean, closer than friends?
Well, there was the occasional misty-eyed moment, but,
She liked him, Bill. That's what she told me. Interesting.
that's it? Just interesting?
I spent a lot of time training each of them when they were younger. She was a remarkable woman. I just find this whole situation quite sad.
Sad? Are you finally getting soft on us, Bill?
1 second. Okay, let's get back gone, shall we? I'm really suffering with the heat in this room.
Claudia, Constantinople, called Istanbul by the Turks, has welcomed me as one of its own. The assassins here, led by an affable fighter named Yusuf, take great pride in their city. A place as diverse and colorful as one could imagine. But it is a troubled city too. A rebellious faction of Byzantine Templars still fights to retain influence. And their recent attacks have delayed my search for the Masyaf keys. But this will not last. As soon as I am able, I will begin looking for Niccolo Polo's former trading post, in search of clues that will bring me nearer to the Masyaf keys.
You know what, William Miles does ring a bell. You know what, cool. They do not harm your people. They do not scram your children. Wait, hang on, that definitely didn't happen. Imagine if you ate a kid. Oh god. Oh god, how many meals would that be? Depending on the size of you, if you're a fat bastard, 1.5. If you're not, then nobody stops you. I need to stop making these silly jokes.
We have won the day and recovered our den. But we lost a few friends in this fight.
Do not support the crown.
So much death for so little gain.
You have some experience recruiting new assassins, do you not?
More than a little.
People here
yes, a lot.
Sick of these Templar attacks. Can you turn on your charms and find us a few more recruits?
See, but this den will not do for training them. Not this soon.
A good point. Speak with one of my men in Galata after you are finished. He can help you begin their training.
Right, let's get going. Okay. There's treasure here. And there's crafting materials. Bomb crafting materials that nobody ever fucking uses. Because who the fuck uses the... I mean, I don't use the bomb mechanics. I hear people do. Not here. Goodbye. Sorry, that was pretty funny. That was just cold-blooded murder, wasn't it? Let's be honest. You mind shutting the fuck up? Thanks, lad. Hello. Hello.
When will you pay me the 10 sequins you lost last week?
Are you a compassionate man, Effendi? Can you help me? That I stole fruit from a vendor, I will not deny. But only because my hunger has trumped my honesty. Bring me the key to these chains, and I will repay you tenfold.
It seems like a fair offer. Thank you, suspicious man in a cage.
Right here. Obviously.
Yeah, that's the second time Ezio's done that. Wait here, or stay here, and someone's in a cage. Malacca, because they're Greek, get it? It's the first mention of the word Malacca, and you only notice it because of Odyssey. I've just heard the word Malacca in Assassin's Creed Revelations, and I'm tempted to uninstall the game. Yeah, because that's exactly what I was going for. Why? That epic Ezio is so funny.
Stay back. Got to get away. Double time.
Goodbye. Okay, I guess I'm fighting. Malacca, I hope they never noticed. Because the Byzantines were Greek, so they would have... Well, they're Greek, sort of, I guess. So they would have said... They would have spoken Greek. Does anyone know what Malacca means? I'm guessing it's multi-definition.
What a fantastic spectacle.
I love when people used to comment on you dashing about like a mad cunt. That was back when I... Oh, I just threw a knife at a guy.
You humble me.
Malacca means arsehole.
I will
Or
return to the
wanker.
merchant I
Or
robbed
whatever.
and show
Malacca
him
is the
the
M
same
word for
kindness.
Greeks. If that were
After
true,
you
it
have
wouldn't
cleared
be
your
all over the
conscience,
place.
amico,
Malacca
consider
fucker.
joining our
Yes.
cause. To be an honest man, one needs honest work.
I would be honored. Saul.
He's a little man. Right, we're off.
Let's go.
Sorry, I felt like it. That took its sweet time, I'm sorry. Malaka, you owe me drachmi. Indeed. Honest pay for honest work. Did I just start something? Hope not. Goodbye. Trying to get him to fall in is difficult.
What an eccentric man. Focus. Keep their senseless impediment. Reckless.
I'm Greek, I gave you the Malacca pass, you don't have to worry. Okay. Okay. I don't understand it, but cool. Stop talking about the boners you got from Assassin's Creed characters. Honestly, yeah. Let's chill on that one.
What's got into it?
I think Fishy is more confused by the chat than us. Lord Fishy for life. Hey Lord Fishy, I believe that you should rename your channel from Fishy to Lord Fishy. Yeah, but that just kills the joke Lord Fishy, doesn't it? To be honest. Can't go over the top with it. We gotta have some chill ones. I love the music here, it's so good. Am I hidden? No.
Mentor, we have a problem. A great many assassins have disappeared in recent months, and I believe I know why.
Disappeared? Do you mean they have been killed?
I fear so, but there is no time to explain. Hide in the park west of here, and wait for me to arrive. You shall see for yourself.
I just stabbed him in his balls. Fucking hell. On that note, I'll be off for today. No worries. The stream will soon follow, no doubt. Yeah, because that'll help. If we're looking for a serial killer, let's cause a scene. This is the messiest I've probably done this ever.
Sharpen your senses. There is a danger here I do not fully understand. You keep watch, and I will have a look around.
Oh no, it's just a dead assassin. Just chilling there on a bench. So I know I shouldn't do that, but there's a goon.
I do not like the look of this.
Why do assassins just stand around then? What's that about? Templar did exist, just not in this form. Well, yeah, they were kind of this old by this point.
Follow that man.
Courtesy of the, I think it was France that, you know,
Only a guilty
wound up
man
getting
runs
rid of
with
the
such
Templars.
speed. And only a fool stops to fight. You show them! What have I done? My God!
Are you injured?
My pride is wounded, and now my heart is heavy. That man, his name is Vari. He was an assassin once.
He has obvious skill and a score to settle.
Evet, until that man is caught or killed, I fear none of us will be safe in this city.
And until you are properly trained, I will not let you go head-to-head with a killer as deadly as this man. Let us focus on further honing your skills first.
Goodbye. Janos Tothigidos. Okay, we're just gonna send him out to die. Oh, that's Egypt. Cool. There we go, let's get rid of him. I just went off for a while and for a second I thought I missed the last bit of Fish's stream. Nope, we're about to wrap up though now. We're at that point. So, let's get this done, shall we? Hello, sir. I decided to kill him. Ezio does kill civilians. Frequently, apparently. Watch this. This is what this is going to give some odd satisfaction, trust me. Goodbye. Oh, that was unsatisfying. Try again. Goodbye. Happy days. Let's withdraw some P from the bank. We have no money to withdraw. Okay, let's actually, yeah, let's conclude this stream. So, thank you all for coming along to the stream. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. When will we continue streaming this game? Maybe, you know, maybe I might play like it won't be like a series or whatever. I'll just play it whenever. I thought, you know what, I might make a video for it while I'm away during the Four Pillars meetup time. That's an idea as well. But so thank you all for watching this stream, or if you're watching it back as a video, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. Let's play an ad while we can. And I'll see you all very soon with another video or stream at some point, but until then, goodbye.